And Greg Olson on hand as Cameron Dicker is set to kick things off. Off we go from Lumen Field. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go.
Receiver in motion. Going right. And his initial touch. Good for a couple. It'll be second down.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Top 60, top 60. Ready?
Back to throw. That one taken in. That's Tataroa McMillan. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Come on, come on.
Slot man in motion left. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Will manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Nicky Manwari is there to make the play.
On the pickup. Second and 6.
From the 38 now, here's second and 6.
Let's go now.
The motion man is Sanders. Now they'll set up to throw. The second down throw is incomplete.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Here comes third and 6.
Let's go. 65 10, 60 Eagles, Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Open man left side, he's got it. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. His pass complete to Jalen Noel. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 tight, 19 tight. Panther 11, Panther 11.
McMillan, the man in motion. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was looking for Jalen Noel that time. And it'll bring up second down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. It's a gain of 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. The Panthers will take their first timeout and talk things over before third down.
Here we go. 19, 18. 18, Pioneer.
He'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. That his first touchdown this year. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Seahawks, nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Come on. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60.
On the zone read, this is Milroe. This is going to be a Seahawks first down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
So, Mike, at the core of a successful zone read play is that the quarterback understands which defender is he responsible for. That is the defender they're trying to put in a bind. In this case, he chooses the runner. The quarterback pulls the ball, and he's able to take off for a big game.
Now to tap this one forward, the receiver heading left.
Let's go.
And a nice defensive play there, coming through to make the play in the backfield.
12-19.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
It's a gain of 38 yards. That's good for a Seahawks first down.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Here is Shipley on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Flag. 18, come.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 21-yard line.
19 tight. Panther 11. 19 Charger. 60 by
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today.
Kennedy Lions. 18 Randall. 12 60.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. Now, faking the give. That's taken in, and he'll be stopped short. For first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. This one fielded out beyond the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Get it. Cowboy 80. Cowboy 80.
Now, Milrow, this is a designed run. And he maneuvers his way forward. A gain of 6. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. To the goal line and in. Troy Franklin. Touchdown, Seattle. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will move out to a 14-7 lead. Down here's Dicker out to send this one away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Go!
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a foul.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 4.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 77 Wolf.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Red. Cougar 19. 19 tight. 19 tight.
McMillan comes in motion. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. The return starts from the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
30-yard line.
18, pioneer. Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Open man is Horton. It's caught. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9.
18,
Brings up
Rattler,
2nd
18.
and goal.
Now it's Milrow. Looking middle, and there is Horton. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the
Let's go now.
46-yard line.
70, Timberwolf.
Now Milrow. To the left side is caught by Horton. And he will score. Corey Horton's touchdown Seahawks.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
Ready, break. Come on.
Receiver in motion, headed left.
Check the Eagles.
Handoff here, up the middle, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Here comes a return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Step, let's go.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
18 Cardinals, 18 Cardinals. Mustang 19. 79 Broncos, Cub 19. Cub 19. Go.
On 3rd down, Milroe. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Check. Hawk 70, Hawk 7, 60, trap 60, trap 6, Buffalo 18. Ready.
Now give on the ground, and he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
34-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Come on.
To the air, it's Milroe. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. They get 12 yards on that pass. 1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 at the
Big-time completion here as they try to get some points before the half. And remember, they're getting the ball back after the break, so they get a chance to double up possessions here if they're able to put a scoring drive together in the closing stages of this half.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 23-yard line.
70 Rangers, 60 Bobcats. Dragon 60.
Here's Milroe to throw. Throwing right, it's taken in. And the left 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It is such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game, and they're knocking on the door here, 1st and goal, at the very least.
And he's in! Touchdown, Seattle. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. What a standout performance early on in this one. That his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game.
And some backs, Mike, they just have a sense of finding the end zone and being able to finish off these runs. That's exactly what this guy has been able to do today, and we're just getting started.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here is Shipley on the return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Mustang 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Back to the air once more on second down. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. And now he loses the football. The Seahawks scoop it up. And that is pulled in by the defense in the end zone. How about that? That's as easy a pick six as you'll ever get. Point after now from Dicker. His kick is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Final second now of this first half as this one is away. Here is Shipley on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Corey Horton now to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Go!
The third quarter begins with a run, and he'll get about 5.
Christian Benford on the stop. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
From the 29, here's second and 5.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Milrow. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
Work to do following the sack. It is third and long.
60 Eagles.
Throwing is Milrow. And that is incomplete.
Well, in a game that seems like it's gone all in their favor, that's kind of one of the rare cases where this offense didn't appear to be on the same page, because for as good as they have been all day long, this possession at least, they're going to stall out.
This one, returnable. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Ready, ready.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go.
And he'll take this up past the 40. Pick up a 5.
Taken down at the 41. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Here comes second and 4.
Buffalo 18. Come on, come on. Hit. Hop 70, hop 70. Cowboy 80.
Stick with him again. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job, because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Back to the right, caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. A big play for the Panthers. 37 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
Ready, go!
He'll drop the throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. We'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
To number 22. It's a gain of 6. And it's third down.
Here's 3rd and 2.
19 Lions. Let's go now.
McMillan, the man in motion. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 26-yard line.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Dragon 60, Hawk 70.
From the gun, it's Milrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Here is Shipley on the return. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
Get it.
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it. They were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest gain.
Come on. 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
They'll look to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 4 brings up third and 4.
Trap 60, trap 60. Red. 77, 65 trap, 65, 79 Broncos. 18, 5 in.
Back to throw. And try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Buffalo 18, not 2.
Now Milroe on first down. Pass right side. That is hauled in by Horton. And he's into the end zone. Corey Horton. Touchdown Seahawks. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker good with the extra point. And the Seahawks will extend this third quarter lead.
Panthers 21.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Ready, Mustang 19. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. To the right side, he finds McMillan. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards.
That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
First and 10.
That's good for a Panthers.
Cut 19. Cut. Let's go now.
A gain of 18
60
on the play.
Eagles. 7 Pirates.
First
7
down,
Pirates. Panther
Panthers.
11. Panther 11. Cut.
They'll look to throw again. Flushed to his right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
Lossing 2 yards. It's second down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Ready? Viking 18.
He'll look to throw. No chance at all. He'll go down.
A loss of 6 yards.
Impressive play by the defensive end here, Mike. It's his technique. It put him in position to not only make the play, but it's that closing speed that's allowed him to finish it off.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Cowboy 80.
Now they'll set up to throw. Tries to get that one down the field, but it is incomplete. General McMillan was the intended receiver. And it's going to be fourth down.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
Here we go, set. Gotta be lying.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. He's going to take a shot. He sends it down the middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
7, Bronco lead, 79.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now he'll air one out. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Bobcat, 60, 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
At the 31-yard line.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take it.
And he will take this into the end zone. What a run! Jalen Milrow. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out to the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Here is Shipley on the return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop in his tracks right at the 15-yard line.
Got it. Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready?
Now, faking the give. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are under.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. 13 Pioneer. 19 Lion.
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
28-yard line.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Mustang 19. Ready,
Back to the air one more time. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. A gain of 16 yards. It's good for a Panther first down.
And the Panther first down.
65 check. Here we go. Here we go.
McMillan comes in motion. They'll look to throw yet again. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 38 yards. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively after giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap. To bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end, Sanders. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Get it.
First and goal, Carolina.
65 check. Bounce.
They'll try to run this one in. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
Pass.
goal.
Ready.
They'll go with him again. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Once more from the 2. 3rd and goal.
Ready. 18 top. Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
To the end zone. It's intercepted. A big hole. He's to midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown Seahawks. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg their 2nd pick-6 of the game.
And it's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick-6. But to get 2 pick-6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
Here is Shipley on the return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right back to the air following that pick-6. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
First down, Carolina.
79 Broncos.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
18, Pioneer.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
18, here we go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He's got it. Panthers will get just a bit closer.
63. Panthers 28. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This fielded at about the 9. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Two. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. The Panthers will take their first timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. Second and 11.
19 Lions. Come on, come on.
From the gun, it's Milrow. That's taken in by Horton. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The Seahawks.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent,
Let's go
a lot
now.
of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete, and that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win here for the Seahawks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Seahawks as we say so long from Seattle.